Let me just say a couple things. One, my staff didn't want me to come this morning because last night my voice went out. And of course, I've gotten a lot of thank yous about the first night, but you got to know, and I think you all do. Yeah, thank you. But I had nothing to do with it. There are thousands of volunteers, and last night I went to go thank every one of them. And I did because these things don't just happen. Last night was one of the most successful first nights of any convention. There was enthusiasm, there was clarity of purpose, there was message, there were facts to back it up, there were great stories of American heroes, and of course, Julian Castro gave a great keynote speech, and Michelle Obama, what can you say? But I had to be here because, as I've said many times, I'm chair because I'm mayor, and I'm mayor because I was speaker before that, and because this party has been such a big part of everything I've ever done. But I wanted to also be here to say to you that in the next 2 days, I know you all got a party, and I know you are, but make sure that you're there, because we're going to be part of launching what will be a very, very difficult campaign. This is our opportunity to crystallize the choices between us, before us. It's not just about the economy. It's about the path forward. It's about the future. And you know, wherever I've gone, and I think why I've lost my voice, because I haven't just been doing this over the last couple of nights. I keynoted the Nevada Democratic Convention, the New Mexico Democratic Convention, the Jefferson-Jackson dinner in Florida. I was announced as the Jefferson-Jackson dinner speaker at Iowa yesterday. I've been on TV, and when people ask me, why would the mayor of Los Angeles care so much about this election? And the answer is simple: because it matters to LA, it matters to California, it matters to the nation who's in the White House. And so I know you've heard a lot of speeches. I can give a stem winder from time to time. I don't need to give one. I just wanted to show up. Sometimes that's all you have to do. I wanted to say to you that we got our work cut out for us, everybody. This is going to be a very close election. Super PACs and super smears, $1.3 billion estimated that they're going to spend on us, misrepresenting the president's record, mischaracterizing what's going on. But I'll leave you with this. I actually haven't been someone who's had difficulty answering the question, are we better off today than we were 4 years ago? And I haven't because, yes, it's true that there are 23 million people out of work. And we've got to do a better job. We've got to work harder to put them back to work. But it's also true that we've created 4.5 million jobs in the toughest recession since the Great Depression. So if you ask the people who were out of a job, that 4.5 million, are we better off? The answer is yes. If you ask the veterans in Iraq who were dying, whose brothers and sisters were dying in Iraq, who are now back at home working, if they're better off, the answer is yes. If you ask the auto workers, a million of them, who would have been out of a job if we had listened to George Romney's father, Mitt Romney, and let that industry go bankrupt, the answer is yes. And so when you look at the 32 million people who have health care today who didn't 4 years ago, the answer is yes. So we can't be afraid to stand up and say, yes, people are better off. We want to make them better off still. We want to fight to make sure that we build an economy from the middle class out. We can only do that with President Obama. So please have a great time at this convention. But know that every one of you, every single one of you, and there are givers here, there are grassroots people, there are laborers here, there are people from every walk of life. Every one of you got to get on the phones in the next few months. Every one of you got to knock on doors. Every one of you got to do the tough work to get our message out and to get our people out. And if we do, we're going to win in November. So thank you so much.